Because I know many of you have been asking, what is my calling, God? What is my calling, God? You have a calling to help your husband. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Today, I want to share with you the responsibility of woman. Sometime back we shared the responsibility of man. Then everyone was like, whoa, that is good. But what is the responsibility of woman? It helps us to think beyond. And today we are about to share with you the responsibility of woman. Now, women have three responsibilities. Responsibility one is to obey. Responsibility two, submission. Then the bigger responsibility to help. Now, let us start by obey. Bible says that woman should obey her husband as the church should obey God. Interesting. As long as a woman is gonna obey husband as the church is obeying God, it means sometimes, by the way, because people like to be religious people, they don't put something in the logic. Let me say, for instance, God has called me for ministry, and I have been serving for many years. Right now, I can say it's 10, serving God. And yes, I don't have a car, I don't have a wife, I don't have children, and all those things people think like person should have all these things. And I have a reason why to say I don't need to keep serving God if I don't have these things. But you know what? I'm still doing it. So woman have that responsibility. Even if man is not providing, even if man is not loving, even if man is not just taking his responsibility, you have a responsibility to keep obey your husband. Now, the second one, submission. Also, Bible says, women, or to the wife, submit to your husband as if you submit to the Lord. This submission should not depend to your husband. This submission should not depend to who you are. This submission is depending how much you love God. That is the reason why one character men should be looking for in women is not a beautiful, is not a rich woman. Should be a woman fearing God. Because this woman will be able to care, or this woman have a responsibility to submit to her husband as if she is submitting to the Lord. Now, women have the third responsibility to help. That is the calling of woman, the first calling of woman. Because I know many of you have been asking, what is my calling, God? What is my calling, God? You have a calling to help your husband. It means women are very powerful than man. Because if I need help, it means I'm enabled. But now, if someone is coming to help, that person is powerful than I. Now, what does this mean? Bible says, I'll create sweeter helper to him. Sweeter helper. Interesting. It means, I know some men gonna say, I have somebody who is not sweeter to me. I'm sorry, it's not my calling. My calling is to speak about sweeter helper. Now, woman can help this man when this man is able. And he can help this man when this man is unable. What is to be able? Bible gives us like the story of a woman called Abigail, who used to have a rich man. I think that man was a work hard man, but work hard, who used every effort to make wealth, but he wasn't have a wisdom. So Abigail was have a calling to help that man in terms of wisdom. Then you can help your husband from zero. You know, there's men who are not, who don't have a wisdom, who don't have a money. Like somebody I can see there. You know, I'm not saying you. It's just so this woman have a responsibility to help. Woman can help in terms of finances. He can help in terms of wisdom. He can help in terms of everything. So you are called for help. So as I finish my teaching right now, I'm praying that God will give you this grace. 3 grace. Grace to obey, grace to submit, and the grace to help. God will bless you big time. Shalom.